find another way to dance. Pounded in the fragility for the still pretending, and the moving in this line, the peak, the see for the silence is known. She's found another way to dance for the still, dancing with me for the four, and mirror for the dress, and that for the matching with the gloom, for the fragmented, for the sincerity of the stooping of the collecting pieces. This is where only mine for there. If I was there for this and another way to dance, this is the defeating of the burdens and never the choosing to carry it over your age and get back for the beneath the world. And in line for the fresh of the stupidity, for the chant to get broken sages, for the time to ward arrogance and there with the transcend now. I hope you dance in the kitchen, the hope you play the games at the dinner table, for the sleep you get the living room, for the relaxing in the bathroom, for the love again, for the you can have it opened again, for the time in the memory. What is this? Overstimulation, watching the show anymore. Still for the final won't even finish the full song, for the company, for the no longer, for the enough, for the connection, for the you can have the check in the phone. Transgression for the anxiety disorder, for the meaning more, for the good nights and the sleep, for the overlay, for the stimulant, for the mind, for the sitting, for the attached tap of the past, for the calling of the sleep, this you can find it welcome and become nothing less. Transgressions of the made, fine mind, elder for your time, negative of the portrait of the ring. To support the request to create the next project for yes, be kind enough of the visible, so for the unfiltered, ultraviolet, for the blood, the moon to be eclipsed, this the herald over the doom, for this to be the smile, for the over, this to be the laser eye, for the purple, the sky, the crown, the gold, culture, on a vulture, when I'm dead. In the beginning and the end, for the faith, for the confidence, and you find the end, when you find out for the end, you for me, for the realm, to the web, for the rock, it contains the certain blissful, the uncertainty of the unknown, for the you can be the fool in love with this and for the sure to know, precious as could be. Symphony over the emperor, for the humming over the light, this exact angle for the between the memory and the fracture. And I don't know where to begin for banishing. This is executed for the client. This is poverty for the net for the card. This possession for the bit more honorable for the laying in bed. I hear the song. It was written by falling leaves in the wind. Ignore them though. Hiding behind the crooked seconds of the cigarette smoke. Where imperfections in your whip because you had a small take for the attack. This sense to smell it with despair. Conscious of the life for the contemplating wrong or the right. Your face behind me, with the sunlight for the tranquil face. This is speak with the honey, where the whisper lies are reflected into your trusted eyes. I find a way to realize this glass, find a way to still close this more to see. Footsteps fade into the marble halls of the find a face, feast, find the ghost. This find a time for the shell pass of wisdom, with the comfort, for the warming and never to spoke. Walking in the midnight for the doing your dancing. Work, twerk. This the flow off to with death, find your corpse and lying in doormat for the never persona to stand. And imagine for the peace in the place, this where happy feels like. We're never ending for the electric and spark sap you for the receiving of for yourself and not the infomercial for commercial for the jingling heart to hear. Thoughts to mind, the circle for the altar of suffering kneels the disciple for the close my eyes. Trying to name the spice or to find a read. Type the loads of love's company for the guests, the fools and tools. Without the regret for those who never left, felt that this is the burning inside. And out of the threading of the what's true for the throat to do, ignore, sharp to forsake, for what it takes to feel the clouds gather for like the cattle and hurry over the footprints of the drumming over the midnight for the wind, the batters, and over your leather for the this behind. That for the axe of the stone for the filling and endure for the beneath that your soil for the waiting for the light to return for the clean hand.